তোমার বন্ধুর চেয়ার ভেঙে গেছে। এমন
কি রে ভাই?
এক্ষুনি চেয়ার ভেঙে পড়ছে।
কেমনে?
আমরা বিসিতে বসে এদিকে ধাম করে আওয়াজ দিচ্ছে, পরে বলে চেয়ার ভেঙে গেছে।
ভাই এই এই টুর্নামেন্টে কি যে হইতেছে, চেয়ার ভাঙতেছে,
তোমার
আবার নেট
বন্ধুর
চলে
চেয়ার
যায়,
ভেঙে গেছে।
দুইটাছে কিছু।
এমন
কি রে ভাই?
ইব্রাসকে আজকেও 10 জিবি কিনা খেলা শুরু করছে।
না না না, আজকে আছে।
আচ্ছা দাঁড়ান, টস হবে আপনাদের মাঝে, ঠিক আছে? দাঁড়ান, এটা এটা হয়ে যাক। হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। কে আপনাদের মধ্যে হেডস বা টেলস বলেন?
হলেই হলো।
হ্যাঁ কি?
হলেই হলো ভাই।
আচ্ছা রয়,
আমি
তাহলে রাতুল ভাই বলেন, রাতুল ভাই বলেন।
আমি হেডস।
আচ্ছা রাতুল ভাই হেডস। হেডসি ইয়াররা জিতছে, রাত এই কি বলি, রাতুল ভাইরা জিতছে, রয় ভাই দেখতে পারেন।
ওকে ওকে
আপনার
ওকে
সামনে
ওকে।
করছি। ওকে।
হ্যাঁ রে ভাই, আমি
আরে প্রমাণ
না
দেখাইতে হবে
দেখলেও,
তো।
না দেখলেও ভরসা করি তোমাকে আমি, চিল
বাহ
আমাকে
বাহ
না
বাহ
টান
বাহ,
দিলে
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ। টস হইছে, টস হইছে। ইয়ারা জিতছে।
ওকে।
কি যে ওদের নাম, রয় ভাই, রয় ভাই না, রাতুল ভাইরা জিতছে, টিম লিকুইড বা টিম ডাকাতে বিউজার্স। ডেডলি কার টিমে? তো কারো টিমে ভাই ভাই, না না, আমি
হবে।
আমি আপনাদের নিজেকে প্রশ্নটা জিজ্ঞেস করছি, আপনাকে না।
ওকে।
আপনি তো জানবেন না, এটা আমার জানার কথা। এক্সপেক্টেড অল।
খাওয়া শেষ করি আমি যতক্ষণে।
Swap void for frost. Put Afriti in general VC না?
নেই কম।
হ্যালো আফ্রিতি ভাই।
আমাকে টানাটানি করছে কি?
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, আপনি ওই ভিসি তে যেন না, বুঝছেন? এখন আপনার আপনি তো এখন স্পেক্টেট করবেন, জেনারেল ভিসি তে থাকেন।
ও
আপনাকে ডাকা হবে আবার।
আচ্ছা,
বুঝতে পারছেন
ওখানে
এটা?
ওখানে নিয়ে যাও।
হ্যাঁ টুর্নামেন্টের ইন্টিগ্রিটির জন্য যেন মানে।
কেউ কি লাইভ দিবে নাকি?
লাইভ বলতে আমার স্ট্রিমিং হচ্ছে, ওই ওখান থেকে দেখতে পারেন।
কোথায় হচ্ছে?
ওই আমার ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে, বা আপনি গেম থেকেই
আচ্ছা
স্পেক্টেট
আমি
করতে
গেম
পারেন।
থেকেই,
হ্যাঁ
গেম থেকেই দেখি।
ক্রেস্টো ভাই খুবই সরি, হ্যাঁ বেশি মনে হচ্ছে। কিছুই ঠিক নাই, হ্যাঁ দাঁড়ান। লুম্বানি।
আচ্ছা, এই হারপিকের জিনিস কি বুঝি নাই আমি।
হারপিক মানে?
যে হারপিক দেখাইছে যে টিভিতে।
হারপিক নামটা শোনা শোনা লাগতেছে।
হারপিক ওই যে টয়লেট টয়লেট পরিষ্কার করে
ও
ওটা।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, তাই তো বলি নামটা শোনা শোনা কেন লাগতেছে। হ্যাঁ কি হইছে এটা?
আচ্ছা, আমি আমি তো বুঝতেছি না। রেফরে জিগাইতে হবে আই গেস। রেফরে আচ্ছা না, পরে জিগাম।
ম্যাচ শুরু হবে ক্রেস্টো ভাই। এই তো শুরু হয়ে গেছে।
দাঁড়াও পানি নিয়ে আসো। ম্যাচ হতে সমস্যা না, আমার কাউন্টডাউন দিয়ে I'll take it.
শুরু হয়েছে।
Initiating match.
ম্যাপের নামটা জানি কি?
নুম্বানি
নুম্বানি টিম টাইম বম ভার্সেস হু?
টিম টাইম বম ভার্সেস টিম ডাকাতে ইউজার্স।
ওকে, স্ট্রিমে চলে গেছে তুমি?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাচ হচ্ছে এখন, লাইক এখন
Oh damn,
এখন
I thought we were gonna be having a queue. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the awkwardness because I was having some coughs because I was actually feasting on some pies my mom made. But anyways, now we have the second day of the stream, or should I say the third day of the tournament as a whole on the upper brackets.
It's actually the fourth
Oh
day.
sorry, yeah, it is the fourth day actually of the tournament. And actually we did the opportunity to stream on the previous days because of some, actually they were on stream, never mind, but I didn't have the opportunity to cast because I had a match as well where I had to extinguish the fire in my own family, যেটা বাংলায় বলে সংসারে আগুন. But anyways, I am the one who actually was the one who had to sacrifice myself. But anyways, this time Yam Yam's just having some lulls here, but as I was saying, this is gonna be a matchup. I mean, it's okay,
Nah,
you
I
know.
can laugh like that.
No, it's completely fine. In the end, it is all for the sake of fun, lols, and how do I say it? Maybe for the sake of jokes, probably. So it's completely fine that we are having a much more entertaining time on this match as well. As I do see Fang starting his shots out and trying to eliminate the players, but not finding the value he was trying to find. But then again, he will find just that, as Samya is gonna be the one who will be taken out, but Alito is looking for his ex-teammate. Or should I say they are still teammates, but now it is gonna be a matchup everybody's gonna be expecting to see two of the best DPSs in the country going against each other on with their own teams on the bidding tournament. It is gonna be the side of team I believe it is Dakat Warriors, who are on attack, while team I keep forgetting the team names actually.
Like the ones with like Alito by team, like their name is Team Dakate Users.
And the other one I forgot.
Team Time Bomb.
Oh yeah, Time Bomb, yeah, that's something I forgot. So, Time Bomb, as they are on tag, they're trying to find an opening onto this particular objective, but Fang is finally gonna be taken out thanks to Alito. That is a very heavy target, I must admit, but then again, Alito keeping himself alive while he was, how did I say it? I forgot, emptied, yeah. That is simply amazing, but at the same time, Liquid, being an amazing tank he is, he's just making sure the values do come in along with the composition with Alito. They have the full control of the objective, should be able to capture it as well, as the rest of the players are trying to rendezvous and to go for a resurrection, but I do believe it's gonna take a little longer. With the ball, however, it's trying to find and probably take away a bit more ground space, but that's not gonna be the case there, as Alito will have the deflection and all the bullets back where it came from. We'll be having that ultimate available from Frank, but no values unfortunately, because every single player just stopped peeking him instantaneously, giving them some little bit of space. But they are still very much DPSs, but I'm damn sure they will go for their own fights in the nick of time. Samyo is opting to go for the Junkrat, trying to spam the players away. Alito will finally be taken down thanks to Nibrash. And there you have it, Gono 47 taken out by Fang. This guy has a calm aim and he's simply gonna tap away players as he does. Trying to find a second, and probably he will be able to find just that, as the Junkrat super low on HP. He can die, but fortunately for him, the deal is right around the corner to mitigate every single thing with the defense matrix. Samyo does have the ultimate available, probably to take some fights, but it's not going to be the time he will be deploying it. Liquid will take the honor to get rid of Fang. And now look at the attackers, they're just taking aggressive take onto the payload. And now they have full control of it, but then again, how much value can they find? That's gonna be $1 billion question, as we do see the Death Blossom popping up from the side of Fate, getting two players.
What is Fangbai doing here?
He died actually, he's just
he
walking.
died, never mind. I thought like he was on the end. Oh my bad.
I mean, he has a golden gun for wait, I think it's jade, not gold.
No, it's gold, it's gold.
Oh, never mind. I'm just a colorblind person, so do apologize to that, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But anyways, Libras being a ball player, trying to find a different approach. But I do believe he will be the primary target of this ultimate, but not quite sure how this is gonna go. Sammy is just driving this thing like forever. Finally, it's not even gonna find any value. Liquid will find one onto Red Rock, but instantaneously there will be a trade-off from the side of Team Blue as well. With the ultimate of the the Wrecking Ball. Area denial. 5 to 5, the payload's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, not going anywhere whatsoever as the fight is just taking place over here. Alito trying to find values as he's trying to right click every single soul out of the equation, but it's gonna be Liquid who will be getting rid of him after that with the rocket launchers. He's trying his level best to spam away the players. It will be Mai who will be able to get rid of that mecha of the Diva, but even after that, it's gonna be Samuel who will have the upper hand by taking the players one by one. And you can already see that Nibrash is already on the run as every single player is sitting on the payload, allowing the payload to get some insane speed as well. Not very insane, but decent speed, if I may. As you know that if you stand on the payload, you go faster. And now, Diva will also call in for the mecha as she was technically alive as Fate was forced to change into the Pavi before getting the Symmetra, yeah. But I do believe the ultimate will have to wait. Church will be in position to deny the push for as long as they can. They're also trying to tele TP inside of the building as well. As there is a Junkrat I do see, but I really don't see this church surviving. Then the moment I said it, it will not. It will be taken down instantaneously. And now the wall's gonna be there, and now both the teams are trying to level with force the place out of the map. But then again, pressure do start to keep around here. A lot of ultimate has been popped off, as I can see in the chats, as the Mercy and the Moira will take absolute honor of taking that. I'm pretty damn sure that the Ana has also nanoed somebody, not quite sure who it was, but probably was the case. As I do see a Tracer as well trying to take a kill on the Mercy, but the Mercy is very much alive, but same cannot be said for the side of the Moira though, as they're trying to take the fights one by one. What is this massacre? As Bodu will be able to find one onto Fang as a Mercy player. This is a very important pick if you ask me, because as a Mercy player, he had the time to drag out his pistol and then go for a take against his opposition. And now look at Nibraj trying to deny every single goal inside of the objective, as Alita will find one with the blade. Liquid will be able to get rid of that immortality, but that's not a huge value. But then again, finally, Sammy trying to find some values with the ultimate, but I don't think it has found anything as he was expecting it to be. As somehow, Nibras's ultimate is proven to be extremely useful, as there is nothing that attackers can do to take control of this particular area without taking damage. And there you go. The timer is simply gonna go down as that solo tankle from that Wrecking Ball halted the entirety of the push from the attacking side. And considering Fang's team, Alito's team is incredibly strong. That's Team Dakat Warriors. Wait, was it Dakat? Yeah, Dakat Warriors? I think it is. So it's kind of surprising to me that they finally have met their match, as they've only secured 1 point on the payload by securing the area of itself. Well, gotta admit that this is something I kind of did not expect.
Wait, I gotta do something very important.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess it just doesn't change the moment the side swap.
Yeah, very annoying.
Considering this is an esports title, I didn't expect this to happen, but anyways, every game actually has its flaws and pros. Now, it has to be Dakat Warriors who will have to make sure that they haul the push equally to their opposition to have a map lead. Even though this is going to be best of 3, not quite sure if the third map is also going to be played, but it does give the opposition, or should I say the side of Team Time Bomb, an edge over their opposition if they can keep themselves up in that is. Because this time around they are actually playing as a team, and that team composition is really starting to pay off quite literally. Due to the damages, Sanyo is taking the high ground control to deny any possibilities of that contention. Commendable if you ask me, but Faith is going to be following up by having his own Junkrat, but he's needs to be a bit more indirect if you ask me, and there you have it. Samy's gonna be a bit more clever on that approach. As every single soul, the attack defensive side are super pissed, as they are not even gonna allow their opposition to take the first objective, the first point. That is definitely their target. Liquid doing some significant damage and also trying to deny their opposition's damage as well with the defense matrix. And it's kind of a sad figure, as I do see Fang falling back, not able to do that much of a damage, as Liquid is being such a pain for him. And again, he is an amazing tank player, so no questions to that, as finally we do get to see the Wrecking Ball hopping in and now trying to do the damage on the DPS, not the tanks though. But still, I do believe the targets are set onto that Junkrat, as he is doing indirect damage from extreme far away distances. Alito finally able to get rid of Faith here, so that is an opening for red team, but Time Bomb needs to find a lot more commendable value over here. Fang has changed into a Tracer as he realizes the game space is taking to extreme positions or extreme paces. But they'll have to make sure they are staying on the move here in order to make sure. I mean, who am I kidding? He is an amazing player and he is experienced as well, that he will know exactly how that Tracer works, but I guess not, as Fang. So Frost will just slam him out of the equation. Liquid have the Rocket Barrage, not exactly the Rocket Barrage, that is an ability of Farah, never mind. The attackers are starting to bleed quite literally. The time is of the essence here for them, as Nibrash does have the position to deny the plan, but then again, sorry, not the plan, but the position, but how long is he gonna survive? Not necessarily. He will survive for quite a lot more than I expected, to be honest. But Alito tapping players out of the equation, as I do see. He's now taking care of the mines, as the business of the Minesweeper. Trying to deny that tank as well, and there you go. Samyu is gonna take that honor. And I have to admit that initially I did think that Time Bomb had what it takes to take the objective by themselves, because Nibraz did have a interesting ultimate, if you ask me. But then again, in order to make that ultimate successful, they needed to push the defenders a bit more behind the lines, but that's exactly where they failed. Liquid does have that ultimate available and now trying to take the fight against them, and now he's simply gonna be diving in, doing some damages. He's low on HP, but he knows where to rendezvous with his healers. A touchdown has happened onto the objective, but I don't really see this happening, as Alito is gonna be on a rumble of his own, getting a double. I'm looking for someone inside of this particular area, and he has indeed found his twin brother, Faith. He is simply demolished, and with 30 seconds left on the clock, I hate to say it, but it probably is the last fight they're gonna be having. Nibrush will switch onto a monkey, but it does feel like that it has already reached a point of no return, but then again, now his team needs to think together and play together as a whole. Liquid able to find two. Liquid's mech is very much alive, as I can see. And there you have it. Even if it was taken out, he can simply ultimate it out, and not a very huge value, but still, that is an opening for that attacker as they have been looking for it. Alito able to find one onto that Baptist, looking for more, but then again, it is something he needs to keep himself alive on in order to keep his team's morale and to keep that point as well. But Alito somehow is surviving, as he does have the boost of the Mercy, being a pocket to himself. Mai doesn't have any retaliation against him. Alito taking every single soul by his own hands, and this is his own demise, this is his own business, and look at Alito go! He survived a man army! What the hell just happened?
Yeah, he popped off so hard.
Play of the game.
And he gets the play of the game.
No surprises there. Alito just took everybody by himself. Look at him. This is exactly what we was talking about, that he needed to survive this, and he just did. He had the backup of the tank as well, so that he doesn't take damage. The Mercy was just pocketing him. We kind of expected the side of Team Dakat Warriors to have a back foot this time, because they were not able to push the objective that far, but who am I kidding?
Nah.
Time Bomb!
Alito popped off.
Someone nerf Alito, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. There's nothing else to say. I think. I think they chose KR.
Yeah, they wanna
Joe.
play Kings Row. Since they like Time Bomb lost this match, sorry map,
Mhm.
they're gonna have the freedom to choose any map they want. Hold on. Time Bomb, Kings Row.
What the fuck? I mean, I'm not very surprised if you ask me, but holy moly, that was something. No denial.
Defense, right? Um, how do you do that exactly? I forgot. Oh yeah. Now. Oh. I'm making so many mistakes. Swap spectate to blue on.
Let me finish my food in the meantime.
Alright. But we're gonna start like right now.
আর এক চামচই আছে খাইতে দেন আরে ভাই রুটি টাইম করা আবার টাইটেল করতে হবে পানি খাইতেছে একটা সেকেন্ড দাও
Hmm. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay, I think we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize
Initiating
for some
match.
food break, but then again, I am human and someone's gotta eat, and that's exactly what I did. And once again, we are gonna be back to the second map on King's Row between between the teams Team Time Bomb versus Team Dakat Warrior. Sorry, Dakat Abusers. I almost said Dakat Warriors. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that would have been
But
a
no.
cooler name to be honest.
I mean, Dakat Abusers is a reference to the protest we had over here in Bangladesh. So,
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
I mean, we have a couple of players from Uttara as well. So, yeah, it would have been fun to, abuse the crap out of those robbers. I mean, I feel jealous of them actually. That's the only thing I didn't get to do.
Give food panda.
Well,
Yeah, they're
let's see
sympathizing with you. The viewers.
I hope so. I guess you didn't change the team name or something, but anyways, I
Wait,
guess
really?
it's
I
what it-
didn't?
4, 3,
Oh no!
1.
Just করা যাবে, huh?
Incoming.
Wait.
Defend objective A.
Okay, so now that that is out of the way, We're gonna be back into the game. As finally the Dakat abusers get to abuse the Dakats as Time Bomb gets to explore their oppositions, but it's gonna be a question that who is gonna have the upper hand here. As I do see a Ramatra being deployed, but then again, the Zarya is gonna be challenging against a Ramatra, but then again, when it comes to the Nemesis form, maybe there will be a chance. Not quite sure if a Zarya bubble is penetrated by a Ramatra punch. That's something Rev may be able to answer, or Yam Yam as well. Be able to update me about, but then again, I guess it's gonna be something which is fan will be more than happy to take honor of, as he's simply tapping the player out of the equation. It was indeed Liquid who was taken out of the board, but the revival did come in instantaneously. Liquid trying to keep himself alive, but Nibraz just trying to take the fight against the opposition. This time he is angry. This time he just knows that if he doesn't take the time, if he gives his opposition too much time, he will go down, and Nibraz will simply, well, slam the crap out of Liquid with the Nemesis form as well. So I do believe the Nemesis form do actually work even with the bubbles available. So maybe a tank change can be expected from Liquid, but that's still a huge question mark from my end. But anyway, it is. We do still see a Zarya on the board, as we did have the heads up view. There's Fang getting rid of Samyo, so yet again, the players of Red Team is having an upper hand. Fang did change into a McCree, sorry, Cassidy, instead of a Widow. Last time it was a lot longer range of fight, so this time he doesn't quite need it. Okay, Fang, I do see you, buddy. Taking it all by himself with his aim. And I have to admit, he does have an amazing one. Alito not an exception, but he needs a little bit longer to shine. The payload is going to be delivered very much quickly. Not taking that much of a prisoner here. They're just trying the level best to take this head on. Perhaps in the distance, and now he does have the ultimate available. But this question is if he's going to survive, and that's exactly where my question will be answered. As the ultimate will have popped up from Liquid, as he's trying to isolate and trying to grab all the players together, but no valve has been found. This is gonna be a problem, but now Nibraz, he does have the ultimate available, but he didn't get a kill either. Alito able to get rid of Red Rock, and now look at that. Nibraz trying to take a duel against the tank, doing some damage, but then again he is anti-dead. Gonna be a problem, as the Mercy needs to rendezvous with his teammates, but then again it's gonna be Alito trying to take the bat line by getting rid of these healers, but Fang is gonna be right on the corner getting rid of him. Two teammates are now on different teams. Fang still has the ultimate available, but he knows that this is not the perfect time to go for just that. He doesn't have the cover either. Alito will be brought back from the dead by the Mercy, but I do want to see exactly where they're going to take this fight to. Fang, good for another one on the board, and that's a very huge one as well at it. Considering the fact that Mercy has been so much detrimental to the opposition, and Alito is really pissed about it, but he does have the blade, able to find two, falling back to the back line and not able to get rid of one more. Actually, never mind, that was two. There you have it, and it's gonna be a team kill coming in from the side of Alito. Technically all by him, but there was a tank influencing that fight. But then again, they are starting to show off that they are not gonna allow this payload to go any further than this. And if given the chance, they're also gonna push it a little bit behind. Alito has all the blessings in the world, as the Mercy is simply pocketing him. Bang. Trying to take an opening as well, but it's just going too quickly if you ask me. But then again, I know for a fact that Fang's main target was Alito, and he was like, okay, fuck this shit, I don't want one kill, I just need Alito. And he just did. He was also taken off the board. Liquid trying to delay some time with the right click of the Zarya, but even after that, it does feel like the players of Time Bomb, they're just gonna explode on their faces. That's what she said. But anyways, Fang trying to take businesses in his own hand by taking it head on. The high value targets have been recognized, as both the teams are actually focused on these ex-mercenaries players, or should I say just mercenaries players, Alito and Fang. And as I was talking about it, both the DPSs of Time Bomb will be taken out of the equation. As Liquid does have the ultimate available, but will be put to sleep, will be waken up as well. So not a good sleep if you ask me, because it could have been a couple of more seconds if you ask me, but even then, now is better than nothing. As the Ramat was trying to push in to take the space for them. Liquid does have a decent charge as well. Somehow he is getting the charges as well, so that bubble management is simply unrivaled. Liquid doesn't have bubble, but then again he doesn't even need it anymore. He's just trying to take all the fights he gains himself. No value found conscious gravitational well, or whatever it's called. Not able to find it. A pause has been called out from one of the teams, I believe. So
Yeah, one of the players left. Now he came back, as you can see.
oh right. Well, usually we do pauses when the players ask. Never mind, I thought someone did ask.
All right.
Yeah, he
I
is
was
here.
like waiting for the fight to end. Like we were in the beginning of like a middle of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pause in between a fight did look a little awkward if you ask me, but then again the Zarya is pushing so hard against Nibrash. Alito is gonna have the honor, but it doesn't even matter. It was a very joint effort by the team as a whole. 2 minutes left on the clock. Time Bomb needs to push this a little further, or maybe to secure the third point as well. Faith is going for the Farah now. As you know, his opposition doesn't have anything to counter this, but the flight can be very much full of turbulence if you think about it. Alito finding 2 with the blade, looking for more, but no, he just found Fang right now, and now he's gonna find that as well. He doesn't even care, even if he is out of the ultimate. Almost a team kill, but the players were able to respawn in the nick of time and available in the map as well. That does qualify for a joint recovery, but the time of recovery is starting to come to an end because it's slowly becoming a point where there's this catch. They're kind of gonna be desperate to take control of the objective as a whole. Bang, good one on Alito, looking for more. As the Ramat ultimate was mentioning the defense. And now there you go. Bang. I was expecting him to get a double, but instead he's gonna be able to find a triple, as they were not paying attention to the position of the Cassidy. Now 60 seconds left on the clock. Now they can simply spawn camp onto the attacker, onto the defenders, and they should be just fine for pushing this payload unless Alito goes for a touch. But it's kind of doubted, as we are kind of in the middle of a fight once again, but it does have a lot more value this time around because this might as well be the very last fight. Bang, able to find Alito. That allows the Bastion to be a bit more free because there's nobody who can cover him, or nobody who can probably stop him, but make sure. But I guess I'm gonna be getting my own words here because Liquid will do just that with the Zarya. Frost staying here and healing every single soul as much as they can, and now with Anti as well. I don't really see the Ramato surviving, and he's losing HP very quickly. But then again, the Zarya does have the heaviest value here. That is exactly where they're gonna fall. 10 seconds left on the clock, and there is a couple of players available from the side of the Time Bomb, but I really do not think this is gonna be happening anymore. As Alito is just looking for the kills, and he will not find them, and he doesn't even need them. They needed to burn the time, and that's exactly what they did. Alito will just secure the kills, but it doesn't even matter. I have to admit that Time Bomb, good adaptability on the fly, but when it came down to the last fight on those millimeters, it was none other than Team Dakat Abusers, who just did not let it go. This is their domain, and we're just living in it. This might as well be the last game. Onto the upper brackets for Team Time Bomb. They will still have a chance on the lower bracket, but
Now, if they like
I
win
know.
this map, like they still have one more chance. But,
they
have
do.
to play
in order to
third
push the
match,
third
yeah,
match,
it's like
but-
best of 3, yeah.
But then again, this one is technically gonna be a decider. Which team is gonna have the upper hand,
Exactly.
and which team is gonna actually have the victory for themselves. The first map is just a lead, but now it's all about take it all away. As I do see the Junkrat putting up a trap right next to the red bus, but is anybody not gonna see it, or anybody gonna be?
Wait, where is it? Where's the trap?
Right on the left side of the trap.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
5, 4,
A very deep trap. Usually people may not even notice it, but I do want to see where the fate of this particular trap lies.
defend objective
Yeah.
A.
There you go. It was found instantaneously. Liquid was able to find just that, and now they're trying to take the fight up against the opposition. They know last time they did not succeed in order to take the objective, and now they want to do the exact same thing to the opposition. Alito draws out the blade to mitigate every single damage which will be caused at him, but it's going to go to 47 who will be taken out. Alito trying to follow the Junkrat. Might be able to find success as well, and yes, he does. Faith will be taken out, but it's going to be Fang who will take the refrag with the flashbang. And now, it's actually the attackers who are having a hard time, but then again, they do have ample amount of time. Go for that. Fate did drop an XD in the chat because he was the one who was followed, but in the end, it was none other than Alito who was right there and right ready to take the fight against them, and now taking the fight to their own accords. Fang will lose possession. You'll see the Zarya right in front. You have to fall back pretty much instantaneously. But now this tank needs to be the primary target as well. But then again, there is also a Genji who can inflict quite a lot of damage given the chance. Also, this is Alito as well. I'm not going to be very surprised if he does that. Zarya be able to have some meaning going here, and he will be able to push right in as he will be bubbling up a little. But kind of felt like that it was a, how do I put it? Fish in a barrel, if I might, because he was kind of stuck there. Fang able to find one, Fate able to find two there, and a brilliant take considering that is a Junkrat against a Zarya. It does seem pretty impressive because he does have the chance to recharge the shield from the Zarya, or should I say Liquid. But even after that, Liquid not able to take the fight on his own side. A little surprising, but the Genji is definitely a huge target by the Ramatra. Alito knows what the thresholds are. Fang not able to take advantage of this ultimate, even though he knows that Alito's over there above. There is a very high chance to counter this particular Genji here, as we do see a Moira available as well. Alito, however, that's quite terrible to know that he's simply getting bubbled every single time, but I think the bubble would expire, which is inevitable, but still the attackers do seem like they have what it takes to keep themselves alive. As I do see Liquid taking everything on his own shoulders. Forced to fall back, but Limbras, as he's keeping himself alive, the bells cannot be found. Trying to capture stairs away one by one, and now look at it. They're having such a hard time because of Ramatra's agility, and at the same time, Fang is just taking advantage of the positioning of the Ramatra as well. Look at that, Fang doesn't even care. He's just picking every single soul available. I don't think that Junkrat's gonna be surviving for any longer, even if he was low, but still Samuel able to survive thanks to Albedo getting one, looking for a second as well, and yes, he wants to be invincible as well, and I think they should be able to find it, and yes, they have indeed won the fight, Yam Yam.
They did win the fight with Nanoblade.
It was a team kill as well, but then again, I have to give it to the defenders as well, because they were able to burn just enough
Like,
time.
if they did not win this fight, like they would have like lost it. Like, man.
Exactly.
Objective A.
But then again, it's not all bad though, as they have finally found success in burning their opposition's time, but now they'll have to make sure it doesn't cross too much beyond the first point. Hey, if they can stop it even on the first point, why not? The first point is pretty distant from here, as it already is.
I must recharge.
Bang.
Hold on.
In pretty much of a pickle, trying to take fights, but I do wonder if he's going to find the success he was expecting. As we do get to see players starting to do ample amount of damage into the space, trying to deny the pushes along with the Ramatra being right by his side, and now he's trying to pocket the Ramatra. the Baptist wall as well. They do have an advantage to take the fight against them, as they cannot beat from that wall. But then again, I do believe that they are not going to be opting to do just that quite yet, as the Baptist will be able to find success. And look at that, the players are simply holding onto this area for a very long time. 1 minute and 40 seconds from the clock. It might as well be that the players of Team Time Bomb may have an answer, but then again, this is not a time to celebrate quite yet, because the opposition can possibly pull themselves out of the gutter on the dying seconds when they know they have nothing to lose but everything to gain. But this is not very much applicable over here, because frankly speaking, it is Team Jakarta Abuse just have a lot to lose here. Sorry, a lot to win here, because they have one map in their board. Inflicting quite a lot of damage onto the opposition. As finally they will be forced to let go of the fight. But the extension might as well be there, because we do see the tap coming in from the attacker side. But then again, Fang trying to make a difference. He does see his teammate, and Alito will be taken out on a punch by Nebrash. With 3 seconds left on the clock, it might as well be make it or break it for the opposition. Fang does have the ultimate available, and I know for a fact they're waiting for a rainy day. To be very honest, there are two ultimates available on the defensive side. 2 for 2 to be exact. And I can already tell both the wheels of these Junkrats can make it or break it, but then again they okay, never mind. I have realized that it actually expired, and he was pretty decent from Frost, but something which needs to be successful. Oh no, Fang. He was also targeting Alito, but it was mitigated. I do believe that, and looks like they will be able to find the fight after all. The time is ticking. It is on overtime. One more fight to go, as it is gonna be where the players of Time Bomb can stop the entirety of the push, but they are forced to fall back to their spawn. And this is where they can lose all the momentum they have gathered in such a long time. And if their opposition are allowed to take control of the last objective, or to mean even the last point, they will fall. Faith is waiting for it, and he's just waiting for a call from his team to go for that ultimate. He has taken quite an aggressive position into enemy territory. Not taking the fights quite yet. But I do think Jakarta Warriors does have what it takes, but same cannot be said from the other side though, because they're simply surviving. There you go. Now we do have the wheel available, and I don't think this is gonna be successful after all, but maybe it will be, because the tank has been taken out from the side of Jakarta Warriors, and there you have it. Finally, they will hold onto that objective. Time Bomb.
Yeah, like they turned the tides of the map, like the full map.
Play of the game.
Damn.
I mean, even the ultimates were not successful, but when it came to the heal game, I have to admit, their opposition were just on a different level.
Too quickly, but I was going to assume that Team Time Bomb is gonna clutch this one. But yeah.
And they just did. I have to admit, all the players of Team Time Bomb played it spectacularly. It was fascinating and fantastic at the same time, as they were able to put a 1-to-1 fight against Jakarta Abusers. I have to compliment Alito, because he definitely is a huge factor on this game.
Indeed.
But even after that, think about it. Time Bomb, Fang, Mai, Nibrash, Red Rock, and Faith, they were no exception either. They were able to take a 1-to-1 fight, as we will be giving the opportunity to Jakarta Abusers to choose the map now, as this is definitely going to be the last map of
this is gonna be the last map.
particular game. There's nothing else to lose here. It's win or lose for any of these teams, but hey, they have proven their worth, and they have portrayed how well their team compositions are. I'm happy to see that these compositions are actually coming in, considering these are actually newer teams which was established on a bid. So this is something which is, I mean, fascinating to say the very least. But because there will be some substitute changes.
Sup, Frost? With whom? Oh yeah, never mind.
There's only Void Walker.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy.
I don't think they're gonna be changing anything quite yet. Popo is there, but
I think they're thinking about it, who to sub in exchange for its Popo.
I don't think they will. We will be having a Gibraltar.
হলো
No,
Hey,
they will change. Hold on.
আমাদের দুইটা ম্যাচ আই মিন পুরা টুর্নামেন্টে মাত্র দুইটা ম্যাচে সাব ইউজ করার কথা না
না না,
মানে
প্রতিটা ম্যাচে এটা রুলসও লেখা, টুর্নামেন্ট রুলস।
প্রত্যেকটা ম্যাচে আই থট
হ্যাঁ।
পুরা টুর্নামেন্টে
আরে না,
দুইটা ম্যাচে
না, ওটা তো স্ক্রিমের ক্ষেত্রে।
হোয়াট
এটা তো প্রত্যেকটা
এদেরও তো
ক্যাপ্টেনকে বলা
এটা
হয়েছে।
মানে
আচ্ছা,
I
মনে
didn't
হয়
know
ভাই
that.
বুঝতে পারে নাই কথাটা। আচ্ছা, কি আর করার, এখন এটা রুলস তো রুলস মানতে হবে।
ইউজুয়ালি রাউন্ড রবিন হলে ওটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি অ্যাপ্লিকেবল হয়, কজ অনেক ম্যাচ থাকে তো সবাই মোটামুটি 3টা 4টা খেলতে পারে। এখন তো টুর্নামেন্ট হইছেই কয়েক, মানে ম্যাচই হয়েছে কয়েকটা।
ইয়া,
না
UVD
সমস্যা নাই, ইচ্ছা।
হোল্ড অন।
It does feel like যে ওরা it does feel like যে they're looking a lot more confident with what
রেড
they
ভাই,
have.
তাদেরকে একটু জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারবেন কাদের বদলে, এই আফ্রিদি ভাইয়ের বদলে কাকে সাব করতেছে ওরা?
তাদেরকে ফ্যান বেদের
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, টিম টাইম বমের, ওটা একটু জিজ্ঞেস করে আসেন ওদেরকে। ওয়েট, সাব কি নাই?
হ্যাঁ, না থাকলে
Oh, they don't have their sub.
তাইলে তো কিছু করার নাই, কন্টিনিউ
Oh,
করা
wait,
লাগবে।
they do. Never mind, I think. Hold on, let me. Yeah. He was sitting on the general VC. হ্যাঁ রেব ভাই, হ্যালো, আছেন?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
আমি আফ্রিদি ভাইকে টান দিছি, কথা বলতে শুনি, আছে?
হ্যাঁ ওনারা কথা বলতেছে, কথা বলে লিখবে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, সোয়াপ রেড ড্রক, অলরাইট। টেক রেড ড্রগস ভাই, কি যে চলে।
সো ইন কেস যদি সাব না থাকে তখন তো আই গেস
তখন ওই রুলটা অ্যাপ্লাই হয় না। হ্যাঁ, ওটা হয় অনেক গত 2 দিন, সমস্যা না। এখন তো আছে, তাই হচ্ছে।
আমাদের তো অস্টিন ভাই ছিল না।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, সমস্যা নাই। ডিফেন্ডার রেডি, ওকে। ক্রিস্টোফার, আর ইউ দেয়ার?
হুম?
Are you there? We're gonna like start the match like right
হ্যাঁ
now.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আমি জাস্ট ওই হারপিকের ভিডিও দেখতেছিলাম।
হোয়াট?
ওই যে হারপিক ওটাই ছিল, যে আমি বুঝতেছি না কনটেক্সটটা কি। Anyways, I think we
No,
are on
hold on,
stream,
hold
right?
on. Wait. I think I made a mistake.
Okay.
Sorry. I think blue team.
Initiating match.
Do I start?
Yeah, start.
Oh, no, sorry, I got distracted with the Harpic video. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back onto the stream, and it is the third map and the last map as well of this
Ready
particular
for
series,
battle.
as Team Time Bomb and Team Dakat Abuses just doesn't know where to give up. So in order to settle between these titans, we need a third map, and the third map it is. It is gonna be Gibraltar. And we kind of get to see a swap over here as well, as Mai will be sitting out on this match, as Popo will be taking the honor as the Moira. So that's that. As we do get to see a swap onto the other side as well. I do believe Voidwalker was subbed out by, I forgot by who, but it's just there. But anywho,
I think
it is gonna be.
I don't know. Actually,
Huh?
forgot
3,
who this
2,
was.
Yeah, well,
1.
Too many things to
Attackers
remember.
incoming.
I guess it was Frost. I don't know,
Stop
maybe.
the payload.
But anyways, we do get to see the attackers finally taking their stance onto the payload, but it is also the defenders who will also try their level best to find an answer onto this. Trying to force the players out of this equation. Alito trying to take control of the higher ground, but both the teams are not going to be letting it go that easily. Samsung trying to deny as much as value as he can. Mercy is on the fly, trying to deny just that as well, but Alito able to find two of his own. Victor's just doing chip damage with the monkey. Winston is just being a pain for the opposition. Rikash is also taken off the board, so now without the tanks, there's not much the attackers can do, but the defenders can do. They'll have to wait for a retaliation first and then go, sorry, a rendezvous first, then go for retaliation. But either way, the first point is already given away to their opposition. Fang could have touched it, but it's not going to be a wise decision to do that, understandably. As they will definitely secure that position, trying to spam inside of the vicinity. Red Dog finding one, Fang trying to survive, and now look at the slams. Popo also getting rid of Alito as well. Now just look at them. They are just taking the fights. And finally they actually, never mind, they have actually found success driving away the opposition. It does feel like they are giving a notice that this is beyond access to the opposition. They're actually playing quite aggressively if you ask me, but they can still kind of work on, as Fate will be dismissing away from that vicinity, playing as Reaper. As an assassin hero, that's exactly what he's supposed to do as well. Fate is kind of shooting at the air because there is nothing much from the D.Va, but then again the D.Va has been taken out, but he is kind of getting healed every single second. We saw Voidwalker trying to anti the opposition, but able to find success. It was the Moira who was targeted, but he will be able to escape in the nick of time. Liquid taken out as the baby D.Va. Popo trying to keep himself alive as well. Bono will be able to recover one of the healers, but it just was not quite enough if you think about it, because now they're just holding on to this ground, not letting it go. It just feels like the opposition have gone to a full reset.
Team Liquid almost had this fight, but Team Fate like clutched it. Yeah, very impressive display of them.
Team Liquid sounds awkwardly like Team Liquid, because that is indeed an esports team, actually. who does have a horse as their logo.
I'm referring to their captain.
I know. And now, timing is available. Okay, Faith!
Yeah.
What are you up to, buddy?
I don't
A
know
team
what they
kill.
did here, but did you see the play by Alito? That was a very bold move.
I did see that he just came in front of Fang as if he wants to deny that, but I have to admit that's exactly what Faith took advantage of. Both the players, both the DPSs, both the players whose name starts with an F. They just destroyed the opposition. Somehow it's cliche, but it's just there. 18 seconds left on the clock for the attackers to touch the objective and probably to go for a take of their own. But I do wonder how this is gonna be successful or not. Samuel trying to keep himself alive and trying to keep the wheel alive as well. But I don't really see this wheel finding any value whatsoever. Popo able to find one more onto the Mercy. This is gonna be a massacre from the defensive side. They're just not letting this go whatsoever. It's all up to Bono and Alito. Liquid might as well survive this, but I don't really see this happening for too long as he is pretty much the lone survivor here in the middle of nowhere, losing the mech yet again. And there you go. The ultimate's also gonna be popped up to put some salt on the wound as the players of Team Time Bomb will just explode, taking the players of Team Dakat Abusers by surprise. They're not even gonna be able to hit the first point. 86 meters, that's all, sorry, 80 meters. That's all they're gonna be able to get their hands on. And now, that's all they need. Just 1 point away. Team Dakat Abusers.
Yeah.
They can fall into the lower brackets.
Man, I'm getting restless. I want to see the outcome.
Holy shit. I'm low-key speechless the way the players of Time Bomb played. That is indeed very much commendable. That's very impressive to say the very least. But hey, I mean, there's something I have to say. This is just my opinion, even though the organizers are in this VC. You know, if team, you know, Time Bomb wins the tournament, right? You can't blame me. I lost to the champions.
Really? You did?
Hey, that was the
yeah,
first
yeah,
game
you
we
got-
played.
your team
That's
got
the
to the
only
losing
game
bracket.
we played, actually.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Fuck you, Mike.
5, 4,
Just
3,
kidding.
2,
She's gonna be back on the stream, I know, but anyways, that's gonna be a proud moment for me as well, as I did get to hear that she was complimented as a healer. What? You were saying?
Beyonce, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you really sound like that.
I mean, I would even if this is something on the stream, but what we have is actually more like a
Yeah,
friendship and understanding. So I don't think she's gonna mind, and even if she does, what's she gonna do?
That's your guys' relationship.
Exactly. কি করবি তুই কি করবি bye bye আমি যাই হোক anyways so now we have Liquid pretty much stuck in the middle of nowhere, but he does have the mortality available thanks to the bat piece. But the pressure is pretty high for the attacking side as they'll have to push it quite far. Liquid trying to inflict the damage, but then again not able to find the kills he was looking for. With Diva's guns, it's difficult to take fights on a longer distance, but then again, I must say the Junkrat is really finding amazing value as he was able to find the isolation on the Diva several times, but then again, it does look like they're gonna be having a harder time as I do see Red Rogue just escorting the payload into the oblivion, giving the opposition a harder time to whether to take the fight or to whether to focus on the objective instead. And now, look at the players, they're just trying to get kills one by one. They will find success hopefully, but even after that, Popo was still very much surviving. And now, that's exactly where the attackers will have an upper hand, because now they have free entry onto the top, onto the upper, how do I put it? The upper grounds of the AO.
These Takas, it is just like, you need to like to win like one more time.
Not exactly. They'll have to win a lot more, because think about it, their opposition needs to win one fight to take it. While Team Time Bomb, they have the breathing zone. They have 2 minutes to burn. They don't have to care about anything. Look at that. And now the monkey is angry, and he is just gonna go Tarzan mode on every single soul. Just grappling and scratching them, just like my cats. But anyways, that will be evaporating as Nimrush will not be able to find the value he was expecting. But then again, Liquid will not be the same, able to get rid of Faith. A reset needs to come in, and I guess it was called out after all. Nimrush falling back and to rendezvous with his teammate. And now, with 1.5 minutes left on the clock, it's a matter of millimeters. That's what she said, by the way. Whether you talk about time of surviving or lasting or the size. I can't believe how many sexual jokes I just made in a couple of seconds. That's what she said. But Nimrush able to find one onto Void Walker, Alito finding one onto Fang. So these duelists, not duelists, the BPSs do have a really high value, but I don't really see this D.Va utility, the ultimate, being very valuable yet because he is the lone survivor. But then again, if the D.Va goes out, that's gonna be a problem. He's the only person touching the objective. And now, forced to fall back, both the Moiras will deploy the ultimates respectively, and now trying to find a fight against their own opposition tanks. Hopefully for the players of Team Dakat Warriors, it has gone in their favor, but the winter's cold, my friend. And if winter comes, you may even freeze in the liquid of nowhere. But now this is something we can say it is definitely gonna be the last fight. Nimrush is opting to go for a touchdown, being a bait, but then again, look at the teammates. They are going for a rendezvous. Fang trying to find the players one by one, but he's also trapped. But then again, he does have the mortality as well. And now it's just a matter of time when it just falls apart. Some ultimate just ruined everything which could have gone right. Nimrush trying to survive, but this has all gone to nothing but oblivion. It was a matter of millimeters. That's what she said, but Dakat abusers, they just held on, and that one ultimate from Shommo just gave them everything they could have asked for. Fang, good attempt. So applies to Alito as well, but in the end, it was definitely none other than the players of Dakat abusers who just held on to their clutches that longer. Holy moly. This was frightening, to say the very least. Holy shit. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen, as we do not have any outros. But as of now, the players of Dakat Warriors will be proceeding to the upper bracket, even though this is something Team Time Bomb also could have had their hands on, as it was really close for them. But then again, really good attempt. There is nothing I can complain about, and I'm pretty damn sure this is something they can also agree on. But then again, there's a very high chance these teams may even meet on the grand finals. But then again, let's see if I jinx myself or not. So till then, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and this is Christian. That's signing.
Yeah, thank you.
Say